Summer travel season, well, it's here, and while most of us are focused on booking a flight, packing those bags, planning your adventures, there's one thing many families overlook: making sure important legal and emergency documents, they have to be in order before you leave. Now, whether you're traveling with children, leaving kids at home with relatives, or simply just heading out on a major trip, having the right paperwork in place can make a huge difference if the unexpected happens. Helping us get things in order before we take that trip, attorney Rose Coonen from Coonen Law. Good morning, Rose.
Hi.
Let's talk about what documents specifically we are talking about.
Yeah, so the documents we're talking about are incapacity documents. If we're injured while we're traveling, we want to make sure someone has medical power of attorney and can make medical decisions, and also financial power of attorney, so that if we're stuck traveling, can't get back, or need someone to make decisions, they have the authority to handle finances as well.
Obviously, anyone planning a trip isn't thinking that something unexpected is going to happen, but if it does, this paperwork is vital. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about going on a trip without the kids. The kids are staying, say, with grandma and grandpa. What do we need?
So at that point, they need to have legal authority to make decisions for the kids if they're injured. So that's where we look at a temporary guardian and power of attorney, medical power of attorney for the kids as well.
Okay, there's a QR code right now on your screens. If you bust out your phone, it'll take you right to the place where you can name that guardian and make sure that those decisions are being made by the people you want to make those decisions, right?
Just leaving kids with grandma and grandpa doesn't necessarily give them the legal authority to make some of those decisions. So by naming somebody, then we prevent protective services from coming in.
Absolutely. And CPS coming into that situation would be something people wouldn't even think of because they're with grandma and grandpa. I'm so glad you said that it is not automatic, even though it's a family member. You have to have that paperwork. So let's say we need to create a folder. Let's start today, right? What can we put in this folder that's our emergency folder before we go on this trip?
Yep. So make sure we have those documents in place. So a paper copy of the power of attorney for finances and for medical decisions, and those temporary documents for kids, guardian, maybe even health insurance information, and having that paper file left here, but also having a digital file so that while you're abroad, you have access to it.
You could definitely make sure you have copies of that information. Thank you so much. And I'm assuming this is on your website. Everyone can, there's probably a checklist that you can probably go down at CoonenLaw.com. But again, we're going to put that QR code back on your screen for you. If you scan that, that is literally right to where you would name your guardianship, right? That's right while you were gone. And of course, a lot of other information waiting for you at CoonenLaw.com. You can even go to CoonenLaw.kidsprotectionplan.com to get specific, or call them up, 616-951-1531 with any questions.